Hello all, and welcome to the next video on the rooftop two-headed cow caravan of treasure and sometimes barter. Last video we took a look at the next figure in the Madballs PremiumDNA lineup. We had started with Bruise Brother, and then we went on to Hornhead, and now we are hitting the third figure out of the four. Again, I just randomly grabbed one because they all have this same outer box. There's no real distinction to tell you like who this is until you take off the slipcase. I don't even think there's anything on the back. Not really. So yeah, we're gonna find out who this one is. But yeah, just wanted to kind of keep this going and try to finish these figures off with videos and, you know, move on to something else, I guess. But I've really liked these so far. I think they've been really good. I just like the way they look. I like the kind of grotesque, ugly nature of them. I mentioned in the very first one with Bruise Brother that I had Madballs as a kid. You could find them at like Dollar General and Family Dollar. I think I found a couple like at our old Walmart. We used to have a small Walmart. Now we have a big one, a super center or whatever. But yeah, let's take a look at who this one is. So slipcase gonna come off, and we have Oculus Orbus. Excuse me. PremiumDNA logo right there. 14 plus. Oculus Orbus modular action figure because the body parts are interchangeable with other figures. I have not shown that off. I don't really plan to. But from what I've heard, they are. Like, you can interchange the heads and the arms and stuff. So there's the four right there in case you didn't know. Then Oculus Orbus. Looks like Orbus is coming with some binoculars. Which, how does he look out of the binoculars if he only has one eye? What is that, a pizza cutter? That looks like a pizza cutter. Or a magnifying... It's a magnifying glass. Okay, I get it. Oculus Orbus magnifying glass. And like a telescope. Like one of those pirate telescope thingies. Yeah, I thought that was a pizza cutter for a moment. I was like, what? Okay, funny enough, this one's got a lot of tape on it, like it's been resealed or something. But these came directly from PremiumDNA after the whole Megalopolis thing, so... I'm hoping nothing's gone out of here. Weird. Let's go ahead and open them up. Alright, here we go. He's just a ball of muscles and an eyeball. I love it. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and get all the tape off of these. Try to open them up a little bit more. Okay, there we have Oculus Orbus. I'm going to put him off to the side for now so we can take a look at the accessories. And it looks like on our accessories we have a lot of stuff. I'm just going to dump all that out right there. Okay. The reason I do it that way, somebody asked why do I just don't tear a lot of boxes open. Because it creates more trash. And like when you... Like, if I throw away this box, this piece separately, and the slipcase all separately, you're just going to fill up trash bags quicker. So I try to keep things intact so I can put the plastic shell back in the box, put the slipcase back over that, less trash. Throw it all away at once. So, here we go. Pretty standard, especially if you've seen the first two Madball videos I did. Comes with a lot of extra hands and 3 accessories. So, and again, just like before, it looks like we got 2 like kind of open hands. Every figure's pretty much come with like the same kind of thing going there. There you go, open hands. Again, I really like the detail on these guys, like the weird kind of musculature look, the veins, the bones. They look great. I feel like that would just burn and hurt Just have muscle exposed like that. I mean, it's got to, right? Then he's got weapon holding hands, so there we go. His weapon holding hands, I will say, are not as like closed as like Bruiser Brother or Hornhead. They're a little bit more opened, and I'm guessing that's just because it looks like his accessories are a little bit more thicker, I guess you could say. And then lastly, he's got the two pointing hands. Same thing. So there you go. Pardon me as I kind of focus my camera here. But anyway, accessory-wise, we have those binoculars. They have actual eyeballs on them. Looks like another little bug. We get a lot of these little bugs on stuff. I'm not mad at it, but it's interesting that that's kind of a gimmick with this. We got slime coming out of the eyes there. Slime going where like you put your eyes. This is a rope. I'm kind of surprised it turns out like the rope, like what you would hang around your neck, basically, like the string, isn't like some dead worm or snake thing, to be honest. It's just a regular rope. It does have like the texture of a rope though, so there you go. But it's all colored one piece. And we got that little bug, like little beetle, spider thing. I think it's a beetle. I think these have all been like beetles. Kind of looks like a ladybug from this angle. There we go. I do like the detail on them. Like they're all kind of beat up and whatever. I do wish that we got a little bit more back here going, like on the eye parts. But the fronts look really funny. There you go. We have like the little telescope. I know it's not a telescope per se. I know that these are called something. They're like those extending pirate telescope things. Another bug, of course. This one's got some screws in it. We got another eyeball with some green slime coming out. Let's see. There you go. And then we got the magnifying glass, which is cracked. And more bugs. These ones actually kind of do look more like some kind of spider thing. I don't know. No, they only got 6 legs. Huh. More beetles? We got a screw. The handle is textured really nicely. I like that. And then like some oozy stuff coming out. Looks good. The crack in the mirror, I think, I don't know how hard it would have been. I think it would have been a little interesting if, like, you could see through the cracks. Like, it was, you know, like the two sides of a magnifying glass. You would be able to see through it. But, not too big of a deal. So there's our accessories. Let's go ahead and take a look at Oculus himself. Very just off the bat here, loose leg here. Very reminiscent of what the issue I had with Bruiser Brother. Or Bruise, I keep saying Bruiser, I apologize. It's Bruise Brother. Yeah, like it's really loose. Yeah. This one's not bad. This one kind of is. I don't know why, like, Bruise Brother, both of his legs were, like, kind of loose like this. Hornhead was pretty tight, like, it felt good. But this one right here does not. I don't know what's going on here. That aside, just like the hands we kind of took a look at, he's just like all musculature and bony bits. Like the bony bits on the hands, you can see the bony bits on his toes. We got like the blue veins going everywhere. There's like some skin, I'm guessing, or like cartilage, like in between the legs, on the knees, like on his shins there. We can see like the spine. He's got like all the veins in the eyeball, like a bloodshot eyeball. Little dots over, I guess like pimples on the eyeball. Ew. Pretty cool. In terms of articulation, again, he's got like that Super 7 Ultimate kind of articulation going. No bicep joints, single jointed elbows, but they do move 360. Wrist joints. He's got the head going. His head does not. Oh, there we go. Okay. At first, I was like, his head does not want to move as much as the other ones. Torso joint, little stiff. kind of more like Bruise Brother. Not quite as like motiony as Hornhead was. The legs, again, single jointed knees, but they do move 360. And then you have a little bit of ankle pivot right there. I'm kind of disappointed in this leg here. I mean, he stands just fine. It's not going to be an issue because Bruiser Brother stands pretty well too. Like if you just stand him, he stands fine. Like see, he's moving though. Like with Hornhead, I could stand him there and do like hit him a little bit, and he wasn't moving at all. But if I do that with this one, that leg is going to give out a little bit. It's not, like I said, he's heavy and hefty enough that when you set him down, see, but like now I can't do it because the leg keeps folding back. But like he's heavy enough when you set him down, he's going to stay in place. Like he ain't going anywhere unless you like really hit him forward. But it's just weird that like it's that janky. I don't know what's going on there, but it is what it is. I like him though. I do like him from a looks perspective. Like I said, I'm disappointed in that leg being as loose as it is, but again, it's not. It shouldn't affect him too much in the way he stands. Other than like he's gonna move a little bit the more you go, but he won't fall over, thankfully. Might help if I kind of straighten this leg out too. Hold on. They all have like a very natural like squatty position to begin with, so they're gonna have like some weird stuff going on in that regard. Okay, there we go. I like the look though. Even though I think like with the weird joint, he's a little. It kind of sucks that leg joint was so loose. However, from a look perspective, I think he might be the best one so far. Just like the weird, nasty musculature and the bones and the veins and the cartilage, and he might have maybe the weakest of accessories though. Like the magnifying glass is cool. I would have liked to have seen if we could have actually gotten like a see-through type of thing. It's just I know everything with him is centered around eyes, but it's just not too much other than the slime stuff going on here. Like with Bruise Brother, we got like the club with teeth and like bugs and nails in it, and then with Hornhead, we got like the moldy kind of chicken leg, and he had a club as well that had like a horn with a skull a horn going through a skull on it. I feel like Oculus here kind of has maybe the weakest of accessories, but I think his overall look is the best one so far. As an actual figure, I would probably put him above Bruise Brother, just because Bruise had like 2 loose leg joints. Like both of his were rough. This one only has the 1, so it's not too big of a deal. I guess in terms of trying to rank them, I've been trying to rank the Madballs figures as I open them. You know what I just noticed too? Like looking at my camera, I like that they put like the glare of an eye there. That's pretty cool. I didn't notice that. I think just out of the way he looks, I like the way he looks so much. I'm going to put him as the new number 1. I think it's him, then Bruise Brother, then Hornhead. If we're going like as like quality control, I'd say Hornhead so far has been the best one, just because all the joints were tight, everything was good, there was nothing loose. Whereas Bruise Brother had the loose legs, and Oculus has 1 loose leg. But I'd say overall, just as a look, in terms of like what my favorite one is so far, it's probably this one, just based off the look. Like I said, I like the kind of like ripped skin look, like somebody just ripped the skin off of a body, and now it's just an eyeball with a body. Like it's cool. I like it. It's very cartoony Hellraiser looking dude, like kind of not Pinhead specifically, but just like something you would see in that. So yeah, right now I would say Oculus is probably my favorite one so far, just based off looks. Then Bruise Brother, then Hornhead. But that's going to be it for this one. We only got 1 more to go, which I'd pick these all at random, so that means the last one's going to be Splitting Headache, which I think is kind of cool because just based off everything, he might be the best looking one. But that's it for this one. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. You do not have to if you do not want to, but I always appreciate anybody who does. And thank you. I will catch you guys in the next video when we look at the last of our Madballs Premium DNA figures.